topic of the day, il plurale, the plural form. Before we do that, we need to look at nouns and adjectives. I tend to use word reference as a dictionary. You go at the very top and it gives you a quick menu and you access the Italian dictionary, Italian English dictionary. Let's type studente, first word that comes to mind. Then next to the text box you see that there is a menu and it says English to Italian, or then you choose the other option, Italian English, because the entry is clearly Italian. And now we locate the entry and the translation, and you will see that next to this word there are two initials. The initials are N and M. N stands for noun. A dictionary will always give you the singular form, but that is not enough in Italian because we need to know whether the noun is masculine or feminine. So the M stands for masculine. Okay? And in fact, if you look at the English on the right side of this bar, yellow bar, you will see that it only has the notation N. N means noun. English does not have gender, therefore there is no need to specify. But in the dictionary the entries are always singular, and in the case of Italian it gives you also the gender. And now we are going to try with studentessa, and we will see the kind of information that we can gather from this selection. And the information, as we expect, is that studentessa is noun feminine. It is a feminine noun, and we know it's in the singular form. Time to look at the adjectives now and see how our dictionary gives us information. We're going with intelligente, and we're going to click. We scroll down until we find the definition or the translation, and we see that under intelligente the notation in blue letters says aggettivo. You must remember that the dictionary will always give you the singular masculine form of the adjective. Then you will have to do the various operations to transform it into plural, feminine, whatever. But the default is masculine singular adjective. Let's try with another one, bello. And I apologize for the quality of the screenshot. The screencast, I expected it to be much better. Anyway, bello, all it tells you is that it is an adjective. But we know that by default it is the masculine form. With the noun, it told you whether the noun was masculine or feminine, because we don't know which gender it is. But with the adjective it is given in the masculine singular, and then we can modify it in order to apply it to the noun. Now we are seeing here another example with questo. Let's enter now a feminine adjective, generosa, generous. Here is the entry, generosa, and then we see the dictionary, the translation, that actually uses the masculine form, because that is what the dictionary does. It always gives you the masculine singular by default. Here we have alta, which means tall, and that is the entry, and there we go, and we see alto, masculine singular, always the case with the adjective. And now we are going to talk about il plurale. We're going to see first the plural of nouns, and then we're going to associate plural forms of the adjectives to the nouns. In Italiano, il plurale, and we're going straight to the basic rules. Again, we're talking about nouns. Nouns that end with O in the singular become E. If they end with A, the A becomes E, and if they end with E, it becomes E. Esempio, giorno. Giorno, maschile, singolare, becomes giorni. Libro, plurale, libri, because O becomes E. With feminine words, casa, case, and donna, donne. And this transformation follows again the main basic rule. Now two words ending with e, and we know that the plural will change to I. Studente, studenti, lezione, lezioni. Quick review of the words we have used so far: giorno, libro, casa, donna, and then studente and lezione. Giorni and libri, we know they are masculine. Case, donne, we know they are feminine. Studente is masculine, lezione is feminine, and they follow the general rule that applies to the plural. The same rules work for the nouns and the adjectives. Again, a reminder, nouns are the words that define things, while adjectives are additional information that is attached to nouns. Maybe you can call it quality or something like that. Let's talk about a giorno bello, beautiful day, which in Italian also means good day. Basic rule, giorni belli. And with libro aperto, which means open, the plural will be predictably libri aperti. And now with the feminine, casa moderna, you know that the plural case moderne. And donna famosa, donne famose. In all these cases, a becomes e. As far as nouns ending with e, studente, intelligente, which becomes studenti intelligenti. Nothing surprising. Lezione, interessante. By the way, lezioni means lecture, what you call normally class, is called lezione. Plurale lezioni interessanti. And now let's mix them up. Nouns, which are either masculine or feminine, and the adjectives, which can either end with o or e. Remember that the adjectives are always given to you in the masculine singular form. So casa in the dictionary appears as such, noun, feminine, and then big, it simply tells you that it is grande. That is the adjective. It is up to you to figure out how to use it. Now, the plural of casa is case, and the plural of grande is grandi. Therefore, we have case grandi. A similar case is with a studentessa intelligente. Again, studentessa femminile, intelligente, the dictionary gives you just the form. And it becomes studentesse intelligenti, following the basic rule. What happens to an appartamento elegante? Well, if you have two of them, they are appartamenti eleganti. Basic rules always apply. I almost left out an important category. Nouns that end with a, and adjectives that when you look them up in the dictionary, they give you the form with o, the masculine singular o. And let's start with lezione, which is feminine, and professore, which is masculine. Let's choose an appropriate adjective. You want to say boring, and you will find in the dictionary that the translation is noioso. Again, the adjective in the dictionary will appear in the masculine singular. Therefore, in the singular, it will be lezione noiosa and professore noioso. And by applying the standard rules, we have lezioni noiose, professori noiosi. Another example, anxious generation. The dictionary gives you ansioso in the masculine singular and generazione, which is a noun feminine. That's what NF means. We put the noun first, generazione, and then followed by the adjective in the feminine form, generazione ansiosa. By following the standard rules, generazioni ansiose. And let's look now at one last case with words that end with ista, which you know in the singular apply both to male and female. So we have an artista, giovane. Giovane goes both for the masculine and the plural. It's an adjective. Artista in the singular also has a double gender, but in the plural it's different. Artista maschile becomes artisti and femminile artiste. Giovane becomes giovani. And here again the summary table of the general rules.